ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. Welcome your moderator, AOL Bill's very own Donna Freakin', and today's guests, Dakota Johnson, Leslie Mann, and Alison Brie.
Hello, ladies.
Hello. Hello.
I hope you objectify me just like you did that reporter at the junket.
If you want to take your clothes off, go for it.
Oh, God, I don't want to scare anyone, please. Well, I just want to open this up by saying that it's funny how things in life come full circle sometimes. I think a year ago, I was talking to Dakota for 50 Shades of Grey, and she said that her next movie was going to be How to Be Single, and she couldn't quote...
I didn't lie.
You did not lie, and you said you couldn't wait to laugh your ass off in New York City with a bunch of cool women.
Yeah.
So what was the experience like of shooting the movie for each of you?
Oh, sorry. The oh boy was like about a tea situation.
You don't even need a mic.
It was great shooting the movie. It was so fun. I didn't get to work with all the women all the time. It was like for that kind of stuff, for me, it was the prep was better because I saw you guys much more when we were getting ready to do the movie. And then when I was on set, I was mostly with Anders Holm and Jason Mantzoukas and Colin Jost and a bunch of great, hilarious guys that we had in the movie. And it was really fun. New York is the greatest city to shoot in. I love working here. So I thought it was just fun all the way around.
Ditto.
Ditto. Tritto. What did each of you see in your characters? Because each of you guys represent kind of a different phase of a woman's life. Your character is online dating and trying to mold herself to whatever the guy wants.
Yes.
Am I giving anything away if I say what you're? Am I supposed to?
I don't think so, but I don't know. I mean,
How many do you want? One or two?
Are we doing illicit drugs?
I have like a million TikToks in my
Oh.
pocket. Do you want one?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Do you want one, Al?
I'm all right.
Okay. Let me know.
Hey, the ladies who share TikToks, you know, it's a bond. But your
first part, like the very first part
I
of
only
the
eat
TikTok.
TikTok. I don't eat food. When I get hungry, I just dip into my pocket and I eat a bunch of TikToks.
And just when you're really going crazy, you do an Altoid, right? Like for dessert.
If I'm starving.
That's big time.
Yeah.
Because they're bigger.
And I had a whole thoughtful question for you guys, and now I'm in Altoid
sorry.
TikTok land.
Get it back. We'll steer back. Steer back. Okay,
Yeah. So Leslie's character, we'll just say, without giving it away, is a very driven doctor who is starting to think that maybe there's more to life. And your Alice is...
Codependent.
You think?
Well, I think in the beginning, Alice is a fairly codependent young woman. She's kind of relied on other people, including her sister Meg and her boyfriend, to kind of take care of her and make life easy. And then she goes through some really difficult times and then realizes that the most important thing to do as a young woman is to figure out who you are and what you want. And that's what I think all young women should do.
What of yourself did you see in Mag, Leslie?
I'm sorry?
What did... Do you have an extra TikTok? No, I'm kidding. What of yourself did you see in Mag?
Oh, of myself. Well, what did I see? I love my sister in real life, and in the movie,
She means me.
I love her. Not that much. I've never been, I am interested in what I do. I love what I do, but it's not like my family comes first, and so I'm very different from her in most ways, I would think. But it was fun to play her and work. It was fun.
And you had a super hot love interest.
And I had,
Is that in your contract for every movie?
A super hot love interest, yes.
For all of you?
Yeah, because I've been married for a very long time, so I need to spice it up.
Sorry, Judge. Just kidding.
No, I'm not. It was fun. It's fun. It actually is fun. People lie and say oh yeah, it was so technical, and everybody's standing around, and it's really not an enjoyable thing. I like it a lot.
Let this go on the record. Leslie Mann loves sex scenes, especially with younger men.
Especially with who?
Younger men, like your boy toy.
Any age will do.
Oh, any age? Okay. All right, cool. That's awesome. So much of this movie is about learning. Are you whispering about me?
No.
What did you say?
Sometimes we get nothing.
Sometimes we're bad at controlling the things that come out of our mouths. We try to help each other out, but I'm like, yeah.
Wait, you can only say nice things about me.
What about you?
Oh, I thought you were whispering about me. I was like,
No.
Okay.
Not about you at all. We like you.
Yeah.
see, now I'm like totally like the insecure, like I would be like the fifth character who's like deeply insecure and can't go out to dinner by herself in your movie.
Oh, that would have been a good character.
Character.
That would have been good. We'll put that
That
in
made
the
me really sad.
In the sequel?
What's the sequel called?
called Raging Boners.
You can be
How to
in-
be single too.
Raging boners. But so much of the movie really is about learning to be comfortable with yourself and knowing what you want and being okay with just being on your own. How did each of you kind of reach that point in your life where you're okay with that? Please tell me, because I need to get there.
Okay.
Allison?
Well, I think something that this movie really highlights is spending time with your friends and your family, people that you love in your life. So like even when you're single, you're not totally alone. You know, you get to spend quality time with your girlfriends. You get to do things that interest you and figure out what interests you. I feel like the movie is sort of empowering in that way. And that, I mean, when I think of, I think in making this movie, look back and really appreciate the time that I was single, even though it wasn't always the greatest thing ever. You know, there was definitely dark moments, but also there was a lot of really good stuff, and there was a lot of me figuring out how to do stuff on my own in a way that makes me genuinely happy. And once you do that, then, you know, when you're with someone, life is even better, but not just because you're with anyone. You know, I think it really helps you to be able to find the right person.
I just did that thing where you just zone out and nothing. I didn't. I was stuck. I wasn't listening.
Cool.
I wasn't listening.
You guys clearly can't stand each other. I mean, very obviously, it's clear to me that there's... How did you guys form your sister relationship? Like, did you guys go out to dinner? Did you know each other ahead of time?
We met at dinner. We were all there. We all had dinner, and Rebel too. And then, I don't know, it just kind of happened.
It did. We just like each other.
We like each other a lot.
And I was away from my kids for a couple of weeks during the movie, and I would get very lonely for my kids, and so I would hug Dakota. I would hug you anyway. I hug you anyway, even when I don't miss my kids. But she was very helpful during that time because she's like really cuddly.
She's very cuddly.
Yeah.
Yeah. You really are.
Yeah.
What's your favorite way to spend 24 hours by yourself, like without anyone bothering you?
I like to see movies by myself. Maybe not for a full 24 hours. That would be a lot of movie watching. But I love like an afternoon movie alone, and no one's there with you to kind of like sway your opinion of the movie, you know, by like hating it or loving it. You kind of just can take it in. I feel like that's really nice. But also, you know, reading is great too. So like
I like to watch things that scare me because it relaxes me.
Like tar movies?
Ghost hunters. Do you guys not like that? Am I the only one who likes it? It's so good. Ghost hunters?
I've actually never seen that.
I've really seen it, yeah.
What?
It scares you, so it
scares
relaxes
me.
you.
And so I'll like nap.
What about like
when it's on,
Alien?
'cause I
Oh,
get so scared.
you get so stressed out, and then you like peak,
Maybe.
and then you crash.
Yeah, or
Right.
it's like a total distraction. Like I can't, my brain stops working because I'm just like.
Did you do that during the blizzard?
No, I watch CNN.
We were both watching CNN. We live nearby each other, and we were doing the exact same thing.
Oh my God, you're in such sisterly sync. So you were watching CNN, like wall-to-wall Blizzard coverage?
Drinking
that
tea.
That was nice too.
Yeah,
That's
that
also
was the
scary,
best.
CNN.
Yeah, you're so lucky. I had a 5-year-old at home that I had to entertain all day.
Oh,
so, yeah.
Sorry.
I would have much rather watched CNN than The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
I know. I was stuck in the blizzard by myself. And, you know, my husband was like, let's get you on this flight. We've got to get you home. Let's do it. Let's do it. And I'm like, okay. I don't know, though. You know, this is like the following day. Maybe it's not safe. I should probably just stay here because I don't want to risk it. Meanwhile, I just wanted to stay in my apartment by myself and not go home. It was so nice.
Isn't
to
it
have
the
a
best
break.
feeling?
Yeah.
Like to just have alone time?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was nice.
I
sound like such an asshole.
No, you don't. I fully relate to you. Oh my God.
Be alone.
Watching ghost hunters and CNN. Yes. Having some wine.
Yeah,
I feel you. I feel you, yeah. For each of you, what was the most enjoyable scene to film?
Most enjoyable? I always say the cab scene.
The cab scene was funny, but we also had fun doing the hamburger, your slider scene.
Oh yeah, that was
We were
fun.
giggling.
Yeah.
We had a lot of giggle attacks, and that's the best thing.
Yeah.
How many sliders did you have to eat in that scene?
Quite a few. They were good though. They were good little sliders. So I didn't
They
mind.
were?
I think so. Yeah. They were good. But then I started spitting them out
Yeah, into a bucket.
into a bucket.
I mean, there's only so many sliders
It was
you can
so
reasonably
sexy.
consume. And Allison, I have to ask about your reading group meltdown scene, which
I
was
was gonna say
literally
that was my favorite scene
spectacular.
to shoot. It was so fun. It was great, you know. It was like a really great, fun physical comedy scene, but also the characters going through so much. I thought Christian, our director, was really great at kind of, you know, always reminding you of your character's sort of emotional through line. So that scene sort of had it all for me. And the kids were really funny in person. And
They were like actually horrified?
no, they thought it was hilarious,
Oh,
which was
okay.
like really encouraging for me. I would just like play to my audience, and Christian would be like, "Don't laugh, you have to look horrified." And this one little girl would just not. She was like falling off of her chair, and I was like, "I'm nailing it." It was great.
Yeah, it literally makes me never want to wear Spanx again after watching that scene.
Yes, I did not ever want to wear Spanx,
Spanx again.
but I did one time since shooting that scene.
Well,
Now
When?
everyone knows the truth is out.
When did you wear them?
Um,
When did you wear them? What
I
dress?
wore them. It's the only time I've ever worn Spanx. I feel like it's a very strange reveal. Well, thank you. I wore them at the People's Choice Awards in that mint dress because the material was sort of unforgiving and so I couldn't wear underwear because you would see that seam, and so we had to do a Spanx
so
situation.
many wardrobe malfunctions
At that show, it was just a disaster. But I loved the dress, and the Spanx worked out great.
You looked so beautiful.
So did you.
aww.
So
Do you guys have like a core circle of girlfriends?
A core
You're
group
looking
of
at it.
girlfriends?
Yeah.
I have the same friends that I had in. I have the same friends now that I had. How am I? What? I met them in junior high school.
Oh, that's great.
That's
I had to put that together.
Yeah, I have close girlfriends. Like close.
I feel like my voice sounds weird right now.
No, it
I
sounds
mean,
good.
it does always, but it just got really. Okay. Yes.
we all took acid before.
The Tic Tacs are
came
not
up here.
really Tic
We heard
Tacs.
that was the thing everyone does when they come here. Was that, were we misinformed?
Kicking in right now.
You guys
As you
look
can see.
crazy.
They weren't Tic Tacs.
So I want to know this. Alice has that kind of that bucket list of stuff that she wants to do that she never has done because, like you said in the beginning, she is codependent. And for her, it was watching the sunrise on the Grand Canyon. Do each of you have something that you either have done or really want to do by yourself? Or with someone else, because you don't know in the movie, or, you know?
I don't think I do.
I want to raise happy well-adjusted kids.
That's really good.
That's good.
That's my goal.
I kind of want to go skydiving. That's a different take on the question. It would be scary, but I kind of think it would be fun and interesting and like terrifying.
Are you afraid of heights?
No, not at all. But I do think it would still be scary to just sort of like have your body weight just fall out of a plane at such a high
you think?
altitude.
that.
I think it might be a little scary.
I did that.
Did you do it?
Yeah, I went
What was it
skydiving.
like?
I think it would be fun.
It was the best. Well, this is what happened. It was my 24th, 5th. How old am I?
26, I think.
I'm 20. Thanks. I'm 20. For my 24th birthday, I think, my ex-boyfriend took me, he said we were going to like Joshua Tree or something, but really we were going to some random place to go skydiving, and I did not know. So I didn't have a choice, and I got in the plane.
Did you tell your mom? It's intense.
No, and also I was gonna begin shooting a movie in like 2 weeks.
Uh-oh, insurance.
Insurance. And then what happens, which you don't think about, is when the people jump out of the plane, they don't just like fall, they like fly. They like jump out because the plane is moving, so they just like. And
Well, that's my question: is how does everyone not get sucked out?
Yeah, well, they do.
How does
they
everyone
do,
on the
okay.
plane not get sucked out?
Yeah, because
So-
in every horror movie involving planes, they get sucked
You
out.
open the thing, yeah.
So I thought that he was gonna like jump out, and then I would watch him sort of fall to the earth. And then, but he didn't, and he flew that way. So naturally, I just jumped out after him. And that's love.
It's like Point
That is
Break.
real
You are
love.
like Patrick Swayze in Point Break, the original.
The original, yeah.
Bye.
And was the experience everything you thought it was going to be?
No, it is actually.
It is
pretty
amazing?
Incredible. Yeah, it's beautiful.
I'm doing it.
You should do
Sold.
it. I'll do it again.
You are not allowed.
Girls trip,
What?
you're coming.
No.
Why?
Why do you have to keep doing it? It's scary and dangerous.
So fun, though.
I have a-
You should come.
No.
You're coming.
Why?
Let's all strap ourselves to each other and jump out of a plane,
No.
and we'll film it. And
Isn't
we'll
it like
put
the
on
ultimate
YouTube.
adrenaline high, right? Like,
Yeah. I got really hungry afterwards.
so you had an Altoid.
So you
'Cause it's
lose
bigger
weight
than a
doing
Tic
it? Is
Tac.
that what you're saying?
Yeah, I did. No, I was so hungry I had a Mento. I know, so chewy.
What did each of you take away from working with each other? A love of Mentos?
What did we take away from working with each other? Each other?
Yeah, each other. That's a good answer.
Thank you.
Poetic.
I think it was really nice to work with women in a way that's not super competitive, you know, because, I don't know, it was such a great nurturing environment, I think, where I felt very comfortable. I think we all felt really comfortable to have fun and to improv a little, even though we didn't do that a ton, but like, you know, it was like a very nurturing environment to be working in, and I thought that was really cool and exciting, rather than everybody kind of being like, I gotta steal this scene, or, you know, well, it's the 30s. Yeah.
Totally.
Right,
But
guys?
it really actually is very cool to see a movie that is about women dealing with very timely issues. Like, I have several friends that have gone through what you go through in the movie,
Yeah.
and it's just lovely, and everyone supports each other, and Robin winds up being like, well, I'm not going to spoil it, but she winds up being an alien, sorry. Oh, you know. But yeah, I mean, was that what drew you guys to the project to begin with?
Yeah. It was kind of like the very honest portrayal of real women, and that, you know, I think women are often glamorized and sort of like demure in movies, and I think that this one, it really, you have these like raucous comedic moments, and then there's real emotional weight to it, and I really liked that.
Yeah, I also felt like it so takes like archetypes of characters that you see traditionally in romantic comedies, but turns them on their head a little bit. Like, a lot of unexpected things happen, and I agree that the characters were very well-rounded. You look at a character like Lucy, she's so type A, and it could have easily been like a very one-note character who is just like nerd alert, you know. But really, she's like a real modern woman. She's cool. Like, you know, once she kind of figures out how to loosen up a little, she's cool. She's like very hip and cool. Everyone who sees the movie is like, Lucy's my favorite character. She was super cool and chill. But I felt like there was a lot of unexpected twists and turns at the end of that storyline, and like where a lot of characters end up. Like the message of the movie was not like, then find your true love and your life will be perfect and amazing.
No, I actually loved the ending for all of them, which we're not going to give away, but I thought all of them had unexpected, cool, interesting, like offbeat endings that you'd never see in romantic comedies, or at least that are released in this country. So. And now it's time for our audience portion of the Q&A.
Hey, ladies.
Hey.
I'm an actor as well, and I just had the worst callback ever. So I thought it would be fun to talk about worst auditions you ladies had.
Oh, I've had like all of them. All of
Every
them?
single one.
Yeah.
I'm like the kind that's gonna keep you up at night for weeks. That bad? Was it that bad? Oh.
I brushed my head against the mic. I mean, who brushes their hand against the mic?
That's it? That doesn't sound
No,
bad.
it's like I was such a derp and spazzed out.
Why was there a mic? Was it for a Broadway show?
No, they mic'd me. Like,
Oh,
there was
just like a
they
normal
like-
small
Oh,
mic.
that's no
Cool.
big deal.
But that's such a derpy thing to do, though.
Oh, I once auditioned for a musical, and they said to sing. It was like it was Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson, and so they were like sing like a rock song, and I just was so unprepared, and I was like, I can sing, but I'm not like a Broadway singer, and you know, so I was just sort of like, well, what do I love to sing at karaoke? I'll sing Pat Benatar. It's my favorite. And it was just such a disaster. There's not, you know, and there's nothing like being in a room and being halfway through a song and it's the biggest disaster, you know, and you're just screeching and my eyes were just apologizing to everyone while I was like, gotta finish this song, gonna get through it. And I think at the end of it, I was like, sorry, thank you, have a great day. I've not auditioned for a musical since. It's so weird.
Great. We're going to take our next question from an online viewer. So Madison would like to know for everyone, what is your ideal girls' night out?
I like dancing. I love dancing. I think it's fun.
Girls' night out?
Yeah. Fun to have like dinner.
Sorry,
and then
what
go
was the
dance.
Girls' night out. Favorite girls' night out.
Oh, yeah.
Dinner and
Dinner.
Just dinner.
Dinner.
A lot of dinner.
I like to go to dinner and then go to dinner after. And then hopefully later we can have some dinner.
More dinner.
Is there a specific cuisine of dinner?
Just dinner.
Just dinner.
No one likes dancing. I like to go out dancing, and that's fun. But I don't like to go. I like to go dancing and just dance with my girlfriends. Like not go dance and have people dance up on you and engage in that way.
Yeah. Like
I
physical
prefer
contact.
Yeah. I like to just dance with my circle of girlfriends that I'm out with,
In a
and
dance
rub up
circle?
on them, and that's
Like,
that's what I'm into.
Do you have a dance circle?
We form a small circle in the middle of the dance floor,
Do you
and then I
include
do
other
some
people?
breakdance moves in the middle.
Cool.
It's super old school, and like I hear it's very cool. Outsiders, 9 out of 10.
Not only is she cool
onlookers
in
agree.
this movie, she's cool in real life.
Cool in life. Doesn't that sound cool? A dance circle?
I like to do that too.
Cool.
Hi, this question's for everyone, but for Allison, 3 of my favorite shows are Mad Men, Community, and BoJack, and I think 3 things those shows have in common are they have great ensembles. So for everybody, I'm wondering what you all think a good ensemble takes, what factors make them work.
Ooh, I mean, I think going back to what I said before about it being like a nurturing and cool environment, I think it's to have a great ensemble, you really need everybody working together, and no one is like, I have to have the funniest joke. It's, you know, people are taking turns playing the straight man, having the big comedy moment, you know, and I think it always helps when you like the people you work with. I think that you can't deny great chemistry. I've been really lucky to work on shows with amazing casts where we all got along. I mean, Community, it couldn't have been more like a family, and I love those people so much. And I just think when we were all having fun, and this movie when we were all having fun, you can tell, the audience can tell, and that comes across on screen.
And one final question, please.
Hi everyone. So if How to Be Single had a male version, who would each of you want to play your male counterpart?
Who would we want to play our...
The dudes.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Like who would be the male Lucy and Alice?
I don't know. It
mic?
just happened. I don't know.
Hello.
Who would play...
Wait,
Like who would play our characters?
Yes, like
if
who would
they
play
were guys?
And the
if
male
they were
version.
dudes?
Yes.
Yeah, if
You
they
got
were
it,
dudes,
yes.
who would play our characters?
Um,
I could see JGL.
Brad Pitt.
I could see a little Joseph Gordon-Levitt in my role. He would be
yeah.
great. He would really kill
That's
it.
that's
Yeah,
good
that is good.
casting.
Thank you.
I said Brad Pitt.
I just want to see Brad
I'm wrong.
not knowing who he is, like
Yes.
just dating around, trying
Wearing
to find himself.
overalls
Brad Pitt
and a
would be
crop
you.
top.
Brad Pitt would be me.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt would be you?
Yeah.
I like that.
Wait, who? I didn't hear
Brad Pitt. We're
Brad
still
Pitt
on
would be
Brad.
Meg.
Oh,
We're
but
still
I
on
thought
Brad.
Brad Pitt was you.
I thought so too, but then I was wrong.
Okay, but then who'd be you? George Clooney.
How about George Clooney for me when he was on ER?
Good.
Oh.
Very good.
Crowd reaction.
I like this. So this is
Wait,
for the
who's
sequel.
gonna be mine?
Brad Pitt.
No.
Oh, we're off
Sure,
Brad
we
Pitt
need a better.
entirely.
We need a better.
That was just something that I said.
I could see a sensitive Ryan Gosling playing.
Ryan
Dakota.
Gosling.
Gosling.
That's
know?
a
That's
great
perfect.
idea.
Because
I
I'm
work as a
thinking
casting
someone-
director.
Oh, well,
on
and
the side.
someone who is like who could rock the overalls with the little crop top, like
I was
Ryan
thinking-
Gosling could
Yeah.
surely do it.
I could see him in a
It
romper.
was a sports
Yeah.
bra.
In a good romper.
He's so
Reading in the windowsill.
Yeah. Who? Gosling?
Yeah, cuddling in bed with George Clooney on a bad day.
And with his, yeah.
His ex
should make
keeps
this
coming in and out of the
movie.
picture. His ex
Yeah.
is there, and he's like, oh,
Yeah.
what do I do?
And the movie's called Raging Boner.
Yes! How to Be Single 2.
Out in
Raging
2017,
Boners.
February 12th, 2017.
No, that's the release date of the next 50 Shades.
Oh,
I think I want to watch these movies compete. I want to see these two compete.
I
for
think
the
Raging
weekend.
Raging Boners might
Yeah.
take
Raging
it.
Boners and 50 Shades.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Yeah. I want to
Which
top
does better.
top myself.
My own self.
Top
You
my own
versus
self.
you.
Look what I did to you, self.
All boners
I won
all
again.
the time.
All right, well, we could go all night, but we won't. So this opens February 12th. It's amazing. Go see it. If only to see Ryan Gosling in a romper.
Yes.
I mean, sorry, that's Raging Boners. Sorry,
Yes.
sorry. I'm
Yeah.
getting all
Next
confused.
year.
Sorry. That's next year. Thank you guys so
Thank
much.
you so much.